I had to give you guys a sneak peek this week. Welcome back to my channel. This is The Simple Life. My name is Alyssa. Be sure to subscribe below. Give the video a thumbs up. Guys, I'm so happy you're here today. This is a recipe that I've been dying to share with you all. It is a family recipe that's been passed down. That's just so good. It's a comfort food. It's a feel-good food. It's not the healthiest, but I promise it'll be a family favorite. Your kids will love it, and I can't wait to hear what you think. I love this meal so much is because it's so quick and easy to make. It comes together so nicely. It's a great weeknight meal, and it's something, like I said, the whole family is gonna love. So I'm gonna start out with making the sauce. I always do this step first, just because you want it to come down almost to room temperature. That way when you mix it in with your pasta later, it cooks evenly and it cooks faster. So this is really easy. 3 ingredients, 2 egg yolks, a half a cup of heavy cream, and 3/4 cup of grated Parmesan. So I'm just gonna add these to my bowl without spilling them, hopefully. Cheese. And now for the fun part of trying to get the yolks out. I try and crack it and just go back and forth until the white separates, and you can pop the yolk in with your mixture. So, and it's okay if there's a little bit of white still in there. So there's 1. And 2. That one was easier. So you were just gonna whisk that up so it's all combined. That's perfect. So that's combined, and now you're just going to set it aside, and this is going to be used in the last step to pour over the pasta, the bacon, and the sausage. Okay, so this meal comes together really quickly. So I'm going to go ahead, I turn my pot on. You always want to make sure you salt your water so it gives your noodles some extra flavor. And we're just going to let that come to a boil. At this point, I'm going to grab my sausage and my bacon. We're going to get that chopped up, thrown into the frying pan. We're going to add some shallots and some garlic, and basically it all comes together. So this is a quick one. So let me grab my ingredients. So for this, I use about a pound of ground sausage. I'm using sweet sausage just because the kids like it better, but you could also use spicy sausage if you prefer that. And then about 6 strips of thick cut bacon, which I'm gonna chop up. Sausage is ready to go. I'm just gonna start my pan. Now I don't even put any oil or butter in the pan prior because the bacon and sausage grease helps to coat it and gives it something to cook in. So that's gonna go in there. Sausage is going in, and we'll go whip that up. Okay, so I have my ground sausage and my bacon in the frying pan. And you're just going to break it all up and saute it until it starts to brown. Okay, so I just continue to stir that. That way it all breaks apart and browns really well. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and chop my 2 shallots. And we are going to add those and about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic to the pot. So as I was saying earlier, this is a family recipe that has been passed down. So it's really special to me. My mom used to make it all the time because it was my dad's favorite meal when I was growing up. So it's fun to be able to make it for my family and my kids and kind of have those same traditions. And they love it. So I love to share recipes with you guys that my kids like and they eat, just because it makes dinner time go a little bit smoother. So these are chopped. I'm going to go ahead, add them to the bacon and sausage mixture. And then add about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Perfect, that's coming together really nicely. Now for this recipe, you could really use any type of noodle. I just usually tend to use penne. It's what my family likes, so it's what my kids like to eat, so my kids like this one the best. So my water is boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the pasta in. And I usually do about a pound. That feeds my family of 4. And we usually have a little bit left over, which one of us will end up eating the next day because it's still really good left over. And one thing I always do when I put my pasta in is I set a timer because I get so distracted or the kids are going crazy and I always lose track of time. So little tip, set a timer so you know when your noodles are done because nobody likes overcooked soggy noodles. Okay, so my sausage and bacon mixture is all done. It's nice and cooked through and browned. I'm going to show you what that looks like. You could just leave that on the stove like I said. The noodles have about 2 minutes left, so once they're done, we're going to strain those and I'm going to show you how we mix everything together. But let me show you what the bacon and sausage looks like. So this is all cooked through. Let's see. So that's good to go. Pasta is done cooking. You want to make sure that you drain it and put it right back into the pot that it was in because you want to make sure that the pot is still really hot but taken off the stove. So that's the key. So hot pot off the stove. We're going to mix in our meat. Perfect. And then our egg yolk, cream, and grated Parmesan mixture. And you're just gonna pour everything right over the hot pasta. Now the reason that I don't have it over the stove is because I want the noodles, the hot noodles, to gradually cook the egg mixture through, and it will cook it through, so it's safe, you know, it's safe to eat and everything, but if you cook it too fast, the eggs can cook and like coagulate, so you definitely don't want that. You want it to be nice and smooth and creamy. Finish off with some black pepper, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're gonna dig in. Be sure to let me know what you think. Definitely tag me if you make it. Follow me on Instagram at thesimple.life. And that's it. Make sure to tune in for next Sunday's Cook With Me.